Oh shit, I'm fun. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to She's So Cheeky. I'm Chelsea, and today we're gonna talk about the 10 things I had to adjust to when I moved to New York City. Listen, I'm still getting adjusted. So this is for all my people who either thinking about moving to New York, even just traveling here. Like, so if y'all want to know the 10 things I had to do to adjust to, please keep watching this video.
Part 2, so crazy right now.
I look this so deep in your eyes.
Alright, so for number 1, we have public transportation. So being in New Orleans, you know, around 16 years old, you get your first car. I couldn't imagine what it was like to grow up in a place where like the train was your main form of transportation. Like, you know, I never really had a problem with the train. I really loved the train. I would definitely always get on the train. Like, I would choose get on the train before I'll even get in the car. The only thing that I would say would probably irritated me was like rush hour, or like if they have delays and stuff. I personally map out how long it would take me to get to work, so I'll go into like my Google Maps or whatever, and I'll put in like my house to my job. So you'll just put in your arrival time, like what time you have to be there, and it'll let you know what time you have to leave your house by, like, you know. So I always use that, and that always did help me. So I liked it because I thought it was different. You know, it's not something that I do on an everyday basis, so I was definitely here for it, girl. Also, we do have like different car services too. We have Uber, Lyft, Via, Juno. So they might have more, I really don't know, but that's the ones that I use. So yeah. So next would be walking, y'all. Walking everywhere. I also like this too, like, you know, you can just get up and go. The main reason why I moved out here was so I could be independent and stuff, and having your own car, that feel like independence, of course, but shit, your 2 legs are attached to you, girl, and they free, so I'm gonna use those. But I did have those days to where it's raining and I have to go walk somewhere, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I'll have days where I just did not feel like walking, like, so I just did not feel like walking. I went through that for like a whole month, y'all, and I was just like, I'm not leaving my house unless I have to go to work or unless I need food, because I just don't feel like walking. Like, I'm just tired of walking. But I definitely, yeah, it was definitely something to get used to. Like, in New Orleans, we don't walk nowhere, like, you know, and if you see somebody walking, it's just kind of like, why are you walking? Like, you don't have a car? Alright, so next we have eating, like, in public places. You able to like literally stand up and eat, and honestly, y'all, I literally had to get adjusted to this because I was like, dang, oh yeah, I just want to sit down and eat, like, let me just enjoy myself, like, you know. But I looked at it like, I'm able to enjoy myself while I eat. Even though I'm standing up, I'm able to like enjoy myself while I eat, and once I'm done, I'm like throwing myself away and I'm out the door, like, you know, because you know how sometimes you go sit down and eat with your friends, even if y'all want the Taco Bell, girl, y'all didn't sat there for a whole hour, now we ready to go, but nobody getting up. So we probably sit there for like another 30 minutes or so until somebody finally just decides to get up. So I feel like if you already standing up, girl, you could be on the go, okay? Like, next I have grocery shopping, y'all. When I go make groceries, I only buy the food that I plan on cooking that day. But only because, like, when you have to walk and stuff, girl, you don't want to be carrying all those groceries with you. It get heavy. It's like, oh, look at my little thing doing me dirty. I'm still trying to get into the grocery shopping thing, and yeah. Also, like, the groceries is super expensive. Examples, like, okay, like a can of corn costs like $1.89. That is a problem, okay? So right now I live in Hell's Kitchen, and I still go all the way to Harlem to grocery shop, and honestly it's only because everywhere around me is like little mini Whole Foods. But yeah, so if you feel like you already shop at Whole Foods and stuff like that, then maybe you'll find this perfect, but for me it's just kind of hard, like. All right, y'all, next we have recycling. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna put this up in this video, but I did have to adjust to this. I didn't recycle in New Orleans, and now that I recycle because I have to, I wish that I would have been recycling in New Orleans, like, you know. So when I do go home, I always like throw my bottles in a separate bag. Like these apartment buildings or whatever, and the landlord will get fined if you don't recycle. So I always make sure I recycle, and I literally had no other choice. I still don't even know how to recycle. I'm still like reading. I don't know which one go in the green trash can or which one go in the blue trash can, but I literally have to read and look at the pictures. Oh my god. So yeah, I literally have to read and like look at the pictures or whatever just to see where the damn bottle's supposed to go. So yeah, recycling definitely was one that I had to adjust to. My next one is making friends with dogs. So that sounds crazy. I was working for this like jewelry company called Alexis Batar. So it's like a whole bunch of people with all these people would bring their animals up in my job, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess I have to play with your animal. Like, I don't know. I just noticed that when I show interest in their dogs, like, you know, it just made them warm up to me more, and I was able to like sell more stuff, like, you know. So next we have being open-minded. So I feel like I was already like an open-minded person, but I literally had to open my mind up to even more things. I learned to be more open-minded and accept people for who they were, because I want to be accepted for who I am and who I want to be. So I'm like, I make mistakes, and I know I don't do what's right all the time, but I'm just human, just like everybody else. So it stopped me from judging people a lot, like, you know. And I'm really trying to take the word weird out of my vocabulary, because to me things are only weird when it's unfamiliar to you. I just think that being open-minded just helps you to not judge people for the things that they do and accept people for who they are, like, you know. And we all just trying to be the best person that we could possibly be, so why judge them for that? Like, dang, you know. So I'm way more open-minded. I accept everybody for who they are, what they want to do, like, you know, who they want to be. Like, you know, it's not my life to live, it's theirs. So yeah, if you ever feel like you being judged, girl, just remember, it ain't their life to live, it's yours. For number 8, we have this apartment style living. Most of the people out here, they do roommate. Listen, it's expensive. If you can afford to live by yourself, then good for you, girl. More power to you. I can't afford it right now, so I have roommates. If you're ever looking for an apartment out here, you can't start looking until you are literally ready to move, okay? Because that's just how it works. The styles of apartments. My house right now, I don't have a living room. It's literally like 2 bedrooms and then a kitchen and a bathroom and then like a little foyer thing, and then that's it. I'll give y'all an apartment tour if y'all want to see my place. Just drop a comment down below and let me know. Also, walk-ups, girl. A 6th floor walk-up, like no elevator, just you, your 2 legs, and deep breaths. Literally praying to God that you can make it up these stairs. In Harlem, I lived on a 6th floor walk-up, and it was just hard. It just wasn't that much space, but I don't know. That brings me to my next point. So next we have living a simple life. Out here, I feel like I just buy what I need. And I was not like that back home. I just bought whatever I wanted. Like, we can't live like that. Like, you don't have that much space, so you buy what you need. And last but not least, we have lots and lots and lots of people. The main thing I had to get used to with being around a lot of people was them bumping into me. My first couple of weeks here, it was hard. In New Orleans, if you're walking down the street and somebody bump you, it's because they meant to do it. Like, we got a lot of space on this sidewalk, why you touching me? But out here, if somebody bump you, it's probably because the sidewalk is packed with people. If y'all ever been to Mardi Gras, to all my New Orleans people, like, what's up? New York is literally like Mardi Gras 24/7. Being on the trains with people, and it's like you sitting down and somebody is standing over you. They're just standing directly in front of you, and it's like, dang, back up, please. But you can't. Like, there's no space for you to back up because the whole train is packed. I kind of think it's cool that it's a lot of people, but honestly, if it wasn't a lot of people, I still would think it's cool. So this is just their lifestyle. But it's something that I had to get adjusted to. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope y'all learned a little something about the 10 adjustments I had to make when I moved out here, and like how different it is from living back in New Orleans. I definitely plan on giving y'all like more tips on how I moved to New York, and you know, just New York in general. So y'all have to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post my next New York video, okay? But yeah, man, please like and share this video. Just remember, we still getting cheeky all 2020, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.